Time for a jaunt, I'd say. Upper Hogsfield. Now where to find Mrs. Sprottle?
Welcome to Upper Hogsfield. Charming hamlet. Don't tell the residents of Lower Hogsfield I said that.
Shane Bardolph thought dark magic was the answer. I reckon Rookwood's played a hand in his disappearance.
Hello, Mrs. Sprottle. Actually, Sirona Ryan asked if I'd come and see you.
Oh, dear Sirona, a gem. Has been for as long as I've known her.
She thought you might need help collecting ingredients for your Wiggenweld potion.
And she's correct. My darling Aidan used to collect hawklumps for me. Since he died, my supply has dwindled.
I'm sorry for your loss, Mrs. Sprottle.
Oh, thank you. Love of my life. A bit lost without him. If you wouldn't mind gathering some hawklumps for me, I'd be happy to compensate you for your time.
Believe it or not, I have some with me.
Oh, thank you. How wonderful. The travelling vendors will be thrilled to replenish their stock of Wiggenweld potion.
Sirona also mentioned that Mr. Sprottle was bringing her a box of letters when he fell ill.
Indeed he was. I'd almost forgotten. I stumbled upon it just before he was hoping to go through it with Sirona over a butterbeer. Aidan took ill when he was collecting hawklumps. The cavern is in the hills just southwest of our hamlet. You can gather
Thank you, Mrs. Sprottle.
Thank you. I'll be here if you are able to collect those. Bardolph Beaumont should have returned by now. Had by dark wizards he was.
This must be the cavern Mrs. Sprottle mentioned. Better have a look around. See about the box of letters. That's all the hawklumps for now. Mrs. Sprottle should be pleased.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo.
Either I'll have to fight that troll, or pull together.
Glaciers! Confringo! Potato! Glaciers! Confringo! Potato! Stupefy! Incendio! Glaciers! Confringo!
I thought I felt that in London. This must be Sorona's box of letters. I should take this box. I think that's everything. Sorona will be glad to have this back.
Revelio. Accio. Incendio.
Levioso! You're after the coldest. You'll feel that tomorrow.
Accio. Glaciers. Incendio. Revelio. Levioso.
These rocks have seen better days.
Revelio.
you have an answer for me?
Hello, Serona. I have good news. I was able to provide your friend Mrs. Sprottle with some hall clumps for her Wiggamole potion, and
Oh, thank you.
I'm glad I could be of help.
Don't know what I'd have done without her and Aidan. Thank you, again, for helping her.
Everyone has their own to help in dark arts. It's pushing the boundaries of magic.
Revelio.
Deke would like to talk with you when you have a moment.
Hello, Deke. Professor Weasley said you wanted to tell me more about the loom.
Ah, hello. Yes, about that. Deke has had a thought. He... Seems the room thinks you need more space for your beasts. As Deke was saying, he's had a thought. Now, Deke knows how you can test the item of clothing that you enhanced in the enchanted loom. And perhaps help him.
What do you mean?
A house elf named Tobbs works for his master, retrieving leech juice in a cave near... Tobbs' master doesn't let him leave the cave. And Deke knows the cave.
That sounds awful.
As the item you wove in the loom has an enchantment that might be useful, Deke...
I understand. Leave it to me.
Oh, thank you. Please let Deke...
There they are. She wasn't making it up. Well, we've come this far. Miss Willardsey might... This must be Tobbs's cave. I suppose I should head inside.
Revelio. Confringo.
Tobbs's master is awful. Tobbs? Tobbs? Deke sent me. Are you in here? Stupefy! Confringo! Stupefy! Accio! Glacius! Incendio! Confringo! Revelio! Confringo! Accio! Glacius! Incendio! Revelio! Looks as if Tobbs was here some time ago. Must have headed deeper into the cave.
Leviosa! Confringo! Accio! Glacius! Incendio! Confringo! Accio! Glacius! Incendio! Accio! Confringo! Revelio! Confringo! Revelio! Glacius! Incendio! Confringo! Accio!
That didn't sound particularly good.
Glacius! Incendio! Confringo! Accio! Stego! Glacius! Incendio! Accio. Confringo. Revelio. Accio. Glacius. Accio. Confringo. Confringo! Incendio! Protego! Stupefy! Glacius! Incendio! Confringo! Incendio! Protego! Stupefy! Glacius! Stupefy! Incendio! Confringo! Protego! Stupefy! Confringo! Glacius! Incendio! Confringo! Confringo!
Oh no. I have a feeling that house elf is Tobbs. Poor Tobbs. Left here alone with the spiders.
Confringo!
That table looks familiar. Seems I'm back at the entrance to the cave.
Places. Incendiary. Confringo. Accurate.
Levioso!
Potato.
Out of view!
Glacier. Confringo. Revelio. Akios. I won't let you Stupid one. Stupid one. Wasn't nothing. Akio. Confringo. No. What have you done? Potato. Stupid one.
The beasts around here can sympathize easier now.
Potato! Reduction! Confringo! That's just
Come here.
reduction!
Spit off, lad!
Incendio.
Confringo!
Confringo.
There they are. She wasn't making it up. Well, we've come this far. Miss Willardsey might get an answer about these butterflies. Revelio. Incendio! Accio! Revelio! Willardsey will never believe where the butterflies led me. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Confringo. Accio. Glacis. Incendio. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
Confringo! Accio! Confringo! Glacius! Incendio! Confringo! Stupefy! Accio! Incendio! Stupefy! Accio! Glacius! Incendio! Incendio! Stupefy! Revelio! Accio!
There they are. She wasn't making it up. Well, we've come this far. Miss Willardsey might get an answer about these butterflies. Well, well. Look what we have here.
We'll talk about you taking...
Oh, please tell me you have an answer for me about the butterflies.
Hello, Miss Willardsey. They led me into the forest and
Oh, how lovely. Perhaps one day I'll be... For now, I'm happy simply knowing.
I'm back from the cave, Deke.
Wonderful.
I'm sorry to tell you this, Deke.
Oh, my. Deke was Deke and Tobbs once shared the same master. Deke always wished Tobbs had been sent to Hogwarts too. Deke feels lucky Deke will miss his friend dearly and will raise a glass to him with a heavy heart.
I'm truly sorry about...
Thank you. Deke could use some time alone.
Settle yourself. I mean you no harm.
Revelio. Accio.
This looks like the right statue. Now, what was the password? Descendium. A lift. Must be how I get down. Looks broken, though.
Revelio. Glacius. Reparo.
That seems to have done the trick. This castle will never cease to surprise me. Lumos.
Confringo. Accio.
I'm trapped. How am I supposed to get out of here?
Wingardium Leviosa.
If I could lift this platform, I think I could get it to work.
Leviosa.
I'm going to have to get past this.
Glacius. Leviosa. Reparo. Leviosa. Confringo. Reparo.
One more to go and I'll make it across.
Leviosa.
Something is getting in the way of that platform.
Repulsor. Leviosa.
Perhaps I should cast Accio to get that frame out of the way first.
Accio. Leviosa.
That did the trick. This must be the way out. I need to find a way to open that gate.
Confringo.
Something smells sweet. Must be close to Honeydukes.
Revelio.
Honeydukes. I can smell the chocolate. Now, where would I find the dried billywig stings for Gareth? I have the dried billywig stings. Now back to Gareth. I can only imagine how his new recipe's going to turn out. Hello, Gareth. I have those dried billywhigs things.
You got them! Incredible.
Getting them was more work than I...
Course. Didn't think it would be that much trouble, but thank you again. I'll let you know when I brewed my...
Wonder what could Goward...
Levioso!
And your reading is The Dragon. That's exciting, I suppose. Perhaps you're due for an adventure.
Ladies,
Professor Shah.
astronomy is not divination. You won't find the mysteries of the cosmos charted out on your palms or at the bottom of your teacups. Alas, the heavens remain hazy to the starry-eyed. Now, if you were to devote yourselves to persistent and painstaking observation, you just might catch a glimpse. With that in mind, please take your telescopes. Tonight we will be on the observation deck. Still don't have your own? You can't be the new student forever, you know. You can share with Mr. Takar.
Here, I can adjust that for you.
No, bring it into focus on your own. Now, I expect all of you to put in your stargazing hours outside of class. Is that clear?
But, Professor, it's freezing out.
Mere cold didn't stop the great stargazers of the past. Look only to the astronomy tables they erected throughout the highlands from which they gazed millennia ago on the very self-same stars above us. Is that clear? Dismissed.
Oh, hello. I'm Amit. We met in potions class. I'm happy to report that we've yet to have any explosions in this class.
Oh, hello, Amit. Nice to see you again.
Did I hear Professor Shaw say that you don't have...
I can't do that, Amit. You might need it.
No, really, you can. I finally got my hands on the new Celestia Contemplar. You've heard of it? It's only the pinnacle of all personal stargazing implements. Goblin-cut glass, first-rate optical enchantments. Hate to think such a fine instrument is just...
Well, I...
Think nothing of it. Anyway, the telescope's in the storage room right underneath us. I have some, reading to finish.
Oh, good, that did. How am I supposed to find Sirius when my hands are too cold to use a telescope? It's a dog, isn't it?
This was his old telescope. Looks practically brand new.
Confringo!
A pristine night for
The perfect night for... Oh, hello again.
I have the telescope.
I would not offer a prospective stargazer a third-rate lunoscope.
Yes, what?
You remember those astronomy tables Shaw was going on about? It just so happened. And it seems there may be one right here at Hogwarts.
And you need someone to help find...
I do. Are you in? No one from the Gobstones Club will go with me. Said they'd rather get spit at by a stone than... Well, they are... Let us get moving while the stars are still out. I'll show you how to use that telescope one...
No need to convince me. Let's get going.
Shall we? Lumos! Some say the locations of the tables were originally marked by centaurs for ritual stargazing. It is nice having a fellow stargazer to explore with.
Happy to be here. It is good to leave the classroom now and then.
It's not that creepy out here at night, is it? The Gobstones Club are cowards. Here I am, charging ahead. Why don't you lead the way?
If you're sure.
A little...
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
Oh, of course. It's just not as tidy as I expected. More cobwebs. You don't think any spiders might be lurking about?
Oh no. Not this close to school, Amit.
The constellation should appear near the center of your view. As soon as you've lined up the telescope, we will be able to fill out our star chart. I was right about the tables. They really are gateways to the far stars, just as the book said. And your contribution was invaluable. Rest assured.
Thank you, Amit. I look forward...
And I look forward to writing... This is only the beginning. You will find more tables like this one throughout the grounds and forest. And if I have ever seen one, it's you. Oh, and about my old telescope.
That's quite generous.
You are welcome. It has goblin-cut glass and a gobbledygook inscription. I'm practically fluent in gobbledygook, you know. It's all in the throat, really, gobbledygook, you know, and how you pronounce your R's. Anyway, glad... Never do get tired of seeing the astronomy tower at night.
Revelio.
What a view.
I have learned of a wizard who is being harassed by Harlow. He may be able to provide the evidence we need to take Harlow down. We should speak with him together.
Repulsor.
I assume you have news regarding Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium, but my efforts were in vain. Meet me outside the Slytherin common room. We need to talk.
Is this Mr. Bickle's home?
I believe so. He supposedly has evidence against Harlow. We need to speak with him.
Why did he challenge that
Are you all right? We're looking for Mr. Bickle. Oh, I'm terribly sorry.
Theophilus Harlow! I'm sure of it. He's been threatening my husband for weeks and...
He must be around here somewhere.
Archie was home with his father while I was out. His satchel's missing. I hope he wasn't here when Harlow...
Do you know which way Archie might have gone?
He has a little... He never wanders far. But if he I'm afraid to leave.
We'll find...
Please do not worry, Mrs. Bickle. We will bring Archie home.
Where could Archie...
When I took the letter we found to Officer Singer, she told me about Mr. Bickle. He had been doing the same thing we are, providing Officer Singer with evidence to take down Harlow. I had hoped to speak with him about what he had found, but we were too late.
What did Officer Singer say about the letter you brought her?
She thanked me, but she clearly felt that it was not enough. It is a shame that hippogriffs cannot speak. Your friend Highwing could provide all the evidence against Harlow that we need. We will need something more. This must be that Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Archie? Archie Bickle! He would not have done this to his own hideout. Someone came here looking for him. Revelio may be our only hope of finding out which way he went. There! Archie's footprints. He went this way. I thought we would have found Archie by now.
I suspect he'll keep running if he's being followed.
If it is Harlow that's pursuing him, I only hope you're right. Men like Harlow would not think twice about killing a child. We must find Archie quickly.
Revelio.
Wolves! Prepare for a fight.
Potato.
I hope Archie didn't cross paths with that wolf pack.
Revelio.
We should look around.
Archie's satchel. Why would he leave it behind?
He was likely running from Harlow, distracted. This may be a good time for Revelio again.
Revelio.
Archie went this way. I have a bad feeling about this. Harlow must have a reason for pursuing Archie.
I wonder what Archie saw. I hope he didn't see Harlow kill his father.
He would never overcome it. At least not in any way I can imagine. A fork in the road. We will need Revelio again.
Revelio.
Multiple sets of footprints. Oh, Harlow caught up to him here. This is not good. They went this way. Thestrals. They are beautiful, are they not?
You can see Thestrals too.
I witnessed death when I was 9. Saw my first Thestral shortly thereafter. I found comfort in it. I still do. I think those of us who have witnessed them deserve some comfort.
I'm sorry you experienced something like that at so young an age.
I was with my father when he died. My mother was away, and I felt quite helpless. It was a long time ago in some ways, but in other ways, it seems like it was only yesterday. I still see him so clearly.
You must miss him.
My father was a wonderful man. Let us keep moving. We must find Archie. As I feared.
Accio.
Perhaps it's dinner right
Incendio.
Incendio! That's the best. Incendio!
Expelliarmus.
Knew you were still hanging. Barely fell back at all.
Revelio.
I did not expect this tent to be so large on the inside. That complicates things a little.
Confringo!
You don't think he saw it happen? Confringo!
You don't want to try that again. Had enough yet?
The pulsar! Confringo!
Something. Aha! Back for more. I know your kind. Stupid one. Had enough. You're easier to spot than an irrelevant. Knew you were still hanging about. Stupid one. Bingo.
Repair it.
My wand!
Stupid
Where did you go, coward?
I thought you'd at least hold your own.
Benito.
Knew I'd find you. I overestimated you. Expulso! So close.
Accio! No, I'm not.
Predictable.
Stupid one. Had enough. Stupid one. Aha! Back for more. You're going to regret that.
This fucker's scratch.
You're easier to spot. I'll make you wish you were back at school.
This elaborate that complicates things a little.
Places. Control. To your knees. Knew you were still hanging back. Stupid one. Accio. Pay for your deed. Made a great flip. Incendio.
Shame nobody saw that.
Please, your help.
Archie. Archie Bickle.
How do you know who I am?
Your mother sent us to find you.
Oh, I'm so glad to see you.
Incendio.
Sorry.
We need to get this open.
Look out!
Hello, Hamura.
A man called Harlow. He killed my father.
We're so sorry, Archie. We won't let him get away with it. But first we need to get you home to your mother.
Thank you for saving me.
We wouldn't have it any other way, Archie. Now let's get you home. We know a safe way back.
Archie, you're here! Oh, you're safe.
Mother? Oh, Mother. Father's friends are in danger. I heard the people who took me talking about them.
Which friends, darling?
Mr. and Mrs. Rabe. Mr. Filbert. And I think they also said Otto's name.
Oh, I shall speak with them. You run inside.
Yes, Mother.
Your husband's friends may be in.
Just as he was. You've done enough. My husband was a pal. The last thing we need is that monster.
We don't want to worry you. I'm sorry again about you.
Thank you. And thank you for... I can never repay the two...
Not to worry, Mrs. Bickle. My father used to say that rain does not fall on one roof alone. We are here to help each other. I must learn more about Mr. Bickle's friends and why Harlow is after them. You'll be hearing from me as soon as I know something. Thank you for your help today.
I reckon if Joanna had lost the both of them.
You're here. Brilliant.
I received your owl. What happened with Ominous?
I told him none of us will be able to avoid dark magic forever. So the more we know about Salazar Slytherin and the dark arts, the better prepared we'll be. Unfortunately, only a Gaunt knows the location of the Scriptorium's entrance, and Ominous won't tell me.
Perhaps I should have a chat with Ominous.
You? I suppose it's worth a try. But don't get your hopes up. Ominous is annoyingly stubborn. Nothing new. I know where he is. I'll lead you to him and then leave you to it. Come on. He's this way.
Lumos.
Keep an eye out. Never know who's watching. Although that hasn't stopped us before.
Strictly speaking, it has. We were caught.
Damned poltergeist. Such a nuisance. There he is. Good luck.
What are you doing here?
Hello, Ominous.
What is it? What have you and Sebastian been up to now?
Please, Ominous. I confided in you before about what... Sebastian simply wanted me to have a safe place to practice some spells, to try and catch up...
I suppose that makes sense. It's just Sebastian's been pet...
Don't tell me he's still going on about... What was it?
He told you about that.
He did. We were talking about our house founder and he mentioned it.
Yes, well, he seems to think it contains the answer to saving Anne. I think it's likely full of dark magic.
Wait, you've never been inside?
Of course. In fact, she'd hoped to convince my family that there was more to Salazar Slytherin than worshipping pureblood status. She'd heard of this scriptorium and thought its contents might shed some... She wrote regularly to my father about her efforts to gain access.
I'm sorry about your aunt. Don't you want to find out what happened to her? You don't know that history will repeat itself. Besides, you said get you answers about Slytherin and Sebastian answers for Anne.
I see what you've done here, and I confess. Very well. I shall tell you what I know. Fetch Sebastian. I hope we don't regret this.
Sebastian! Over here!
These braziers grant access to the scriptorium.
Now you'll share? You wouldn't tell me when I practically begged.
It wasn't you who told me what I needed to hear. Opening the entrance has something to do with threes.
Well, 3 heads are better than 1.
It's 2 heads are better than 1.
Confringo! 3 is better than 2. Simple mathematics, Ominous. That brazier went out on its own. I wonder if it's a clue. Confringo!
Lumos. Lumos.
Confringo!
Revelio. Remember, 3 braziers are involved.
Someone was actually listening.
Confringo!
I do that. Occasionally. Something's happening.
I hope we're ready for this.
Dark, ominous corridors. My favorite.
No comment.
Come on, that was a good one.
Reparo!
Looks like a locked door. You may want to look around. The rubble
ominous.
forms a relief of a person
The journal
facing a
mentions
snake.
many challenges ahead.
Must be. That's why I said this could be dangerous. Aunt Noctua kept my father informed until she vanished.
You hear a voice.
It started when you repaired that relief. I hear a whisper saying, "Speak to me." I'm a parcel mouth. I can hear and speak to snakes. Nearly all known parcel mouths are descended from Salazar Slytherin.
I wish all Slytherins could talk to snakes.
You might not want the ability to speak parcel tongue. It's often associated with dark wizards. I haven't spoken it in ages, but I'd wager if I speak it now, the door will open. I'm hoping you're having second thoughts.
I see no reason we should stop now.
It's ironic. When I left home, I vowed to leave the dark arts behind. I can't believe I'm doing this.
It worked! Ominous. You possess a rare ability indeed.
Between the 2 of you, I'm starting to feel left out.
Between the 2 of us?
Never mind. There's no clear way forward.
Revelio!
Like a maze. Salazar Slytherin makes life to be difficult to solve.
The door we came from had closed, and there's more than one gate ahead.
Revelio!
Then look closely at each gate for clues.
Confringo! Revelio. Lumos.
This journal entry, it mentions getting lost and being unwelcome.
Poor Aunt Noctua.
Confringo!
The dial requires focus.
Aunt Noctua said the same. It may take practice to solve it. That didn't sound good.
Salazar Slytherin didn't make this easy.
Lumos. Matching the symbols did open it.
Was about to do that myself, but you got to it first. Nice work.
Lumos.
Noctua references painful and arduous challenges, but also rewards.
Painful. That's the part I'm wary of.
All I heard was rewards. Keep going. We've got more to solve ahead.
Search each corridor. It may not be obvious which leads where.
Revelio! Revelio.
Another gate.
Seems Slytherin like to play games.
Must run in the family.
Look in a mirror, Sebastian. That sounded promising.
Lumos. Another dial solved.
Impressive. Nice work.
Revelio. Confringo.
Ominous. Your aunt wanted to change your family's traditions.
She did. And she was my favorite person in the world for it.
Lumos.
Not the welcoming sort, was he? Every dial seems to be getting more difficult, but we've made it this far. Don't give up. Excellent work. We're another step closer to the scriptorium. I spotted something ahead. Revelio! Looks troubling.
This whole place is troubling, but for my aunt's sake, we cannot stop now.
The gate! I think we're locked in. Again!
Then Salazar Slytherin is not yet finished with us.
Ominous. A skeleton. And Noctua's last journal entry. She mentions being trapped here, blocked by an unforgivable curse.
This is where she died. This is where we'll die. I shouldn't have listened to either of you.
Ominous, I'm truly sorry about your aunt. But I know what to do. It's going to be difficult.
You said you know what to do.
Tortured faces on the door and crucios etched into the stone. That's why Noctua died. She had no one to cast the curse on. Ominous has the most... You seem to be in Ominous's favor. Will you ask...
He does seem a bit cross with you.
Good. Wish we had some liquid luck.
All of this could have been avoided.
Ominous. I had...
Salazar Slytherin did. I overheard you and Sebastian, and I won't do...
Sebastian told me a little of what happened when you were young.
Should have known he would have told you. I'm as guilty as the unforgivable curses won't work unless you really mean them. I had to want to cause pain. That spell's the reason I have no family left. You and Sebastian... If you cast Crucio, you will regret it forever.
What do we do now? Ominous is not...
Ridiculous. As if dying in here... It's up to us. I can teach you Crucio, or I can cast it on you.
Wait, you didn't say you knew how to cast Crucio?
Because I'm not sure I do. Ominous knows that, yet he's left us no choice. I don't yearn to I think I can cast it if I...
I want to learn the curse, and I think it's best if I cast it on you.
Very well, if that's what you want. To perform the spell, raise your wand, point...
Ready?
I'm ready.
Are you all right?
That pain. I would have done anything to make it stop.
Revelio.
But I'll survive. We made it. We found... Slytherin Scriptorium.
I can't believe we're here.
Revelio.
Sebastian, Ominous. There's a book, just here.
You found something.
You two go ahead. Let me know what's in it. I'll wander around a bit.
May I have a look?
What do you think?
Looks like a spell book of some kind. This is incredible. A Hogwarts founder's possession. What an honor. Still can't believe Ominous never told me about his aunt and what...
What will you do with Slytherin's...
What I do with every book. Read it. Having professors as parents ingrained that habit early on. But I can do that later. For now, I say we explore this room. It's breathtaking.
I've been getting an uneasy feeling about this place. You shouldn't linger here. Let's find a way out, please.
I don't want to leave, but I owe you. Both of you. Without both of you, we'd never have made it this far.
We were lucky. We could have died. We must swear never to do this again.
I see a way out.
Best news I've heard all day.
Ominous. About your aunt.
Please, Sebastian. I meant what I said before. We swear, right now, never to engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
Understood. I'm truly sorry about your aunt, Ominous.
I suppose after all this, I am grateful to know what happened to her.
Accio! Places! Incendio!
You would be wise not to underestimate this student. Their aptitude for magic is beyond anything I've ever seen, and I've been teaching a long time.
It is a joy to have such a student.
It can be.
There you are.
I received your owl. I was able to speak with Lodgok, the goblin I mentioned before.
What did you learn?
He and Ranrock were close once, but they had a falling out.
You believe he can be trusted?
I believe he's trustworthy, yes. He seemed sincere, and Sirona Ryan trusts him.
Very well. Supposing he can be trusted, will he help us get to Ranrock?
I retrieved a stolen helm. He hopes to return to Ranrock in order to regain his confidence.
You have been busy. Let's hope your efforts result in our learning something about Ranrock's plans.
Lodgok did mention that Ranrock is searching for something, but he couldn't say what. Perhaps that helm will yield some answers.
Ranrock is searching for something. I feared as much. I've heard an unusual amount of activity, goblins and wizards, I surmise, when visiting my portrait at my castle.
Rookwood Castle?
My former residence, yes. That castle is also the location of your next trial.
I'm sorry to tell you that Victor Rookwood, evidently your descendant, is a dark wizard in league with Ranrock.
My descendant? A dark wizard? Despite the obstacles that clearly await you, you must get to Rook. Not only is it the location of the next trial, I do wish we had the luxury of time. However, I do not doubt your abilities. Find my portrait there as soon as you can.
Very well, sir. I'm on...
Best of luck.
No time to waste. I'll meet you at Rookwood Castle.
On another adventure, are we?
Accio.
Such arrogance. Someone take it out! You will regret coming here. You'll pay for that! I will make you pay.
Over here!
What's going on here?
Professor Rookwood was right. The place is crawling with Victor Rook. They're working together. I'm sure you'll agree that we need to find a way in.
You can't stop Ranrock's rebellion! You don't believe you can defeat me, do you?
Someone there?
Confringo! Up there! That's our way in. Places.
Accio, Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa.
If I'd known your plan was to dig up half the country...
I wouldn't have to dig if you could simply manage to bring me the child.
We wouldn't need the child if you hadn't sent a dragon to retrieve the container I spent months and countless ministry favors tracking.
You let them board the carriage. My options were limited once I knew it would be inconveniently beyond my reach at that infernal school.
Have you not acquired enough power here? I allowed you to tunnel under my family home.
Allowed me? You are here only because you are descended from a keeper and may at some point inadvertently become valuable. We had an agreement. I will share with you the power that I discovered if you locate the stores of magic that are yet to be found. So, unless you want another demonstration of my power, a power that you one day hope to wield, bring me the child.
We already knew they were after you, but now we know they're digging for stores of magic.
And Ranrock knows about the Keepers.
Yes, I caught that too.
Let's get into that cot.
Any special words you want me to pass on to your mum?
Look what you've done! One less human to enjoy suffering, do you? This will not go well for you!
Revelio.
I suppose that's the quick way down.
Revelio.
Is there something to those symbols on the walls?
There is. I've seen symbols like these before. I need to find all of them, then cast at them quickly in succession.
Revelio. Revelio.
Goblin tracks. They're a step ahead of us. Let's see where they lead.
Revelio.
This must be it. The store of magic and the source of Ranrock's power.
It looks empty. If they've taken all of it, why are they still here?
Ranrock said there's more to be found, and if he's right about that, it may or may not be located here. Wherever it is, we need to find it before they do. Where is that portrait?
I heard something. I was hoping that was you.
Professor Rookwood, the goblins and dark wizards who've overrun your castle are digging for and have broken open some sort of container.
No. Things are... If, as you told Percival, a goblin in his vault was wielding a powerful magic...
And sir, they know you were a keeper.
This makes no sense. How did... We shall discuss...
Just tell me where I need to go.
The power you stand to wield must first be fully understood. Power without knowledge is dangerous in... We will simply have to outwit Ranrock. And my unfortunate namesake.
Very well, Professor.
I shall reveal the path.
I would join you if I could. I shall await your arrival.
Revelio. Guardian Leviosa. Leviosa. Confringo. Glacius. That pillar is blocking the path. I'll need to move it. Leviosa. Confringo. Accio. Glacius. I believe I need to proceed to the left here, but how? To hit the mark on the far wall. That sort of thing has repositioned the archways in the past. Ledge near it for me to grab onto.
Expelliarmus! Glacius! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Incendio!
Hitting those marks readjusts the archways. Perhaps there's a way forward on the other side of this one.
Rebellion! Expelliarmus! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Accio! Expelliarmus!
Confringo! There's a pillar here with a ledge near it for me to... Incendio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Leviosa. Leviosa. Revelio. Leviosa. Accio. Guardian Leviosa. Leviosa. Also. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Glacius.
Revelio. Repulsor. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Adjusts the archways. Perhaps there's a way forward from the other side of this one.
Leviosa. Revelio. Expelliarmus.
Incendio.
Expelliarmus. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Incendio. Incendio. Stupid one. Confringo. Places. Stupid one. Places. Stupid one. Confringo. Potato. Stupid one. Stupid one. Stupid one. Confringo. Stupid one. What a relief. Revelio.
I must say I'm curious to hear of Isidore's travels.
Do come in. Please, have a seat.
Isadora, we are all most intrigued to hear.
We're ready. I've something to show you. Father, these are my colleagues from Hogwarts. Father hasn't spoken since my brother died. On my travels, I confirmed that which I've always believed. That we have the power to take away pain.
Isadora. What have you done?
I took his pain.
This is uncharted magic, Isadora. You can only see what has been sealed in the jar, and we do not know what power that may hold. But the traces of that magic are different from what I've seen before.
Thank you.
You're back.
And in one piece, no less. It is good to see you again.
Professor Rookwood told me about what happened at Rookwood Castle.
In light of the dire circumstances in which we find ourselves, it is most fortunate that someone so competent is following this path.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep the second artifact safe as you've advised.
Good. Are you ready to move on?
I'm ready for whatever comes.
In that case,
allow me to introduce former Hogwarts headmistress.
How do you do? I must say that I was not entirely surprised to learn that a student had been completing the trials. I've always believed Hogwarts students capable of anything they set their minds to.
Thank you, Professor. It's a pleasure to meet you as well.
I am certain that you are more than capable of completing my trial. However, I must first, how shall I say, prepare the location of your next trial.
We trust your judgment, Professor Fitzgerald. You should know better than anyone how to manage the inconvenience of, well...
A vainglorious and exasperating headmaster? Indeed I should. I shall confirm that everything is in order immediately.
Of course. Professor Fitzgerald needs some time to... If you learn more about Ranrock and...
Very well, Professor. I know. Continue to hone my magic.
You do learn quickly. Hopefully you will soon hear from Lodgok as well, and we shall learn how he fared with the helmet you retrieved. Well done today.
Natty told me about your run-in with the poachers. I have some news about them as well. Can you meet me soon? I fear that some of what I uncovered has to do with you.
It appears I won't be going up there.
When you have a moment, please stop by the Room of Requirement. Deke mentioned you might be interested in learning how to breed beasts.
I have been asked to teach you the exploding charm, Bombarda. Once you have completed the tasks I've set forth, speak to me after.
Hello, Deke. You wanted...
Indeed. Deke thought you might want...
I don't know, Deke. Sounds a lot...
Rescuing and breeding beasts go hand in hand. Breeding beasts here in the room will allow us to keep the younger one.
I see.
First, bring a pair of beasts to the room. One male, one female. Noble creatures, but their relationship with death gives them a bad reputation.
I've seen Thestrals before, but where would I find a pair of them, Nib?
Deke has seen some wild Thestrals, not... Then you'll need to purchase a spellcraft for the pen from Tomes and Scrolls, and Once you've rescued the Thestrals,